Or if the most powerful move on the chessboard is the one no one sees coming. Not because it is hidden, but because it was imagined. Welcome to Beyond the Board, where we explore how chess shapes the mind, transforms lives, and influence not just how we play, but how we live. I am Mr. Tender Chess, the chess advocate. Today we step into one of the most fascinating debates in chess. Does chess teach creativity? Or do you need an already developed creativity to excel in chess? Is creativity something the game builds in you, or something you must already possess to unlock its deeper brilliance? Stay with me, because by the end of this episode, you might start seeing chess not just as a game of logic, but as a canvas of imagination. Let me take you to a moment. Two players, same position, same pieces, same rules. One plays the obvious, the other sacrifices his queen. The room goes silent. Confusion, then realization. Checkmate in 3. The one that sacrificed his queen would checkmate his opponent in 3 moves. Now here's the question. Was that move calculation or imagination? Chess is the art which expresses the science of logic, and that word art changes everything. Let's start here. Does chess actually make you more creative? The short answer is yes, but not in the way you think. Number 1, breaking patterns to create new ones. At first, chess teaches structures, openings, principles, patterns, rules, do's and don'ts. But as you improve, something shifts. You stop following patterns. You start bending them. You start sacrificing materials for initiative. You start creating threats that never existed on the chessboard. You start inventing ideas over the chessboard. You start experimenting. This is creativity. Creativity is intelligence having fun. And chess gives your intelligence a playground. Number 2, seeing what isn't there. Creativity in chess is not about what's on the chessboard. It's about what could be. A hidden tactics, a future position, an opportunity your opponent missed. Strong players imagine positions that don't exist, and then they make it real. When a player makes a seemingly harmless move, and 4-5 moves later the opponent says, "How on earth did you figure that out?" This is what I call the beauty of chess. Chess is indeed art. You imagine first, then you move ahead to create what you imagine. Number 3, learning through exploration. Every game is different. Every position is new. There is no one correct path. Only possibilities. That's why you experiment, you try ideas, you fail, you adjust, you improve. And through that process, creativity grows. That's why a brilliance today might become a blunder tomorrow, and the blunder today might become a brilliance tomorrow. Same move, but different outcomes. You ask me why? Because as at when the move was first made, no study has been done on that move. No experiment has been conducted on that move. So the general perception of that move stands true, be it a blunder or a brilliance, until creativity proves it otherwise. That is, until someone proves that what was once perceived as a brilliance is actually a blunder, and what was once perceived as a blunder is indeed a brilliance. Chess is indeed a playground for creativity. So let me ask you, if a game constantly challenges you to imagine, experiment, and innovate, wouldn't that naturally develop your creativity? Hold that thought, because now we flip the board. Now the other side. Do you need an already developed creativity to excel in chess? Now, this is where things get deeper because the answer is also yes. Number one, finding unconventional moves. At higher levels, everyone knows the rules. What separates players is originality, seeing a move others overlook, choosing a plan no one expects, turning defense into attack, turning what is once perceived as a blunder into a brilliance, seeing the invisible. That requires creativity. Chess is a canvas where players create what they can imagine. So your level of imagination determines your strength on the chessboard. Number two, adapting in unpredictable situations. Chess is not scripted. Your opponent is constantly changing the story, so you must respond creatively. Plans fail, position collapses, time pressure hits. Your opponent doesn't respond the way you wanted. In moments like this, you can't rely on memory. You must create. Number three, the power of imagination. Great players don't just calculate, they imagine. They visualize positions, ideas, outcomes, possibilities before they exist. Imagination is more important than knowledge. In chess, knowledge gives you a foundation. Imagination wins you games. In chess, your ability to see what's hidden in plain sight makes you a master. So now ask yourself, if a player lacks creativity completely, can that player rise beyond average in a game full of infinite possibilities? So here we go again. Two powerful truths. Chess develops creativity, and an already developed creativity is essential for high-level chess. So, which one comes first? Here is the truth. You don't need to be highly creative to start chess. But chess will demand creativity as you grow. It's a journey. In the beginning, you follow rules. You memorize moves, openings, middle games, end games. As you improve, you start understanding them. You no more rely on memory. You start experimenting with them. At mastery, you transcend them. You start exploring positions because you believe that it can be a gold mine, that there is something hidden in it for you. Now here's how a player evolves. As a beginner, you learn the rules. As an intermediate, you apply patterns. You play from memory. As an advanced player, you create ideas. You experiment over the chessboard. As a master, you redefine the game. Creativity is not the starting point, but the destination. Let's take a step back because chess is often misunderstood. People think it's purely logical, cold, calculated, mechanical, but that's only half the story. Chess is expression, style, personality. That's why two players can play the same position and create totally different games. Every chess master was once a beginner who dared to create. Now let's connect this to life because this is where it gets powerful. In business, creativity allows you to see opportunities others miss, solve problems differently, innovate. Chess trains this thinking. In education, students often memorize, but creativity helps them to understand deeply, think independently, solve new problems, create better solutions for already existing problems. In life rarely follows the scripts. Plan fails, situation changes, new challenges appear often, and success depends on your ability to think creatively under pressure. Let this resonate. Chess is imagination in motion. Logic sets the foundation. Creativity builds the masterpiece. The best move is not always the obvious one, but the inspired one. Now let's break this down with some question and answer section. Can chess make a person more creative? Yes. by constantly challenging them to think beyond patterns. Do beginners need creativity to start chess? No, they need curiosity. Creativity develops over time. Why a sacrifice is considered creative? Because it involves giving up something now for an imagined future advantage. Is creativity more important than calculation? Both are essential. Creativity often finds the idea that calculation proves. Can creativity be trained? Yes, absolutely. And chess is one of the best training grounds for creativity. If you want to build creativity through chess, try unconventional moves, analyze creative games, play without the fear of mistakes, and ask what if more often, because creativity often starts with curiosity. So let's answer the question one last time. Does chess teach creativity, or do you need an already developed creativity to excel in chess? The answer is both, but in progression. You start with logic and you rise with imagination. And maybe the true beauty of chess is not in the rules, but in the freedom to break them wisely. If this sparked something in you, share it with someone who thinks that chess is just a game, because now you know that it is much more. This is Beyond the Board, where every move is a creation. I am Mr. Tender Chess, the chess advocate. Go play some chess. Until next time.